friends! Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me. I feel kind of gross right now because I need to take a shower, but I wanted to start off this video by showing you what I do before the shower to get ready to prep my face to get it to where it doesn't look gross and hairy anymore. So I have let my eyebrows go, I've let my Italian girl mustache go, I've let my unspeakable mole hair go, which is driving me insane because it's gross, but I want to be real as cars go by. I want it to be real. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has these hairy woes. So I wanted to show you how I get rid of them, how I prep my skin for the best makeup application. So before I hop into the shower, I sometimes, but not always, I put on a face mask. This one I got in one of my Ipsy bags and I'm really enjoying it because it just leaves my face super moisturized, and it's the Apto Skincare Pomegranate Mask. It looks like this. You honestly don't need too much. And it smells nice, it feels nice. So I apply it all over my face, into my brows, everywhere. So this is meant for all face types and it's supposed to reduce redness. It's ideal for the first few weeks after summer or any time where the skin has been exposed to sunlight. Azelaic acid acts to remove dead skin cells, while pomegranate boosts collagen production and fights free radical damage. So all of that stuff sounds really great. So far, so good. I really like it because it just leaves my face feeling super moisturized and soft and supple. Yes, I used the word supple. So I apply it everywhere, including my neck and along the jawline, because I honestly get hair here too. I have a bit right here. When I get haircuts, usually I have the stylist kind of trim that down for me using clippers, but not happening obviously, so I gotta do it myself. And then I get really good in that sideburn area because I get dry skin there, and in my brows. I never forget my brows. So you leave this on your face for 10 minutes and it dries, and then you can wash it off. So I'm going to wash it off in the shower, so next time I'm on camera, you're going to see me fresh and feeling human again. So I'm back and I feel human again. Woo! I want to make a quick note that in the shower I did take one of my little, I don't know what you call it. It's like a glove with kind of this rough texture on it. And I just kind of go around my nose a little bit and a little bit on the edges of my hairline and in my brows to get any of that dead skin built up out because, yeah. So my skin looks really good. I'm having a great skin day. So the first thing I'm going to do is pluck eyebrows, get the straggles, and then take care of this. So you might not be able to see it very well, but there is a little tiny hair that grows out of there. And then you see my Italian girl mustache. We're going to take care of that. And then I still have a little bit of eczema here, so I'm going to take care of that with some steroid cream. And then you see my straggly eyebrows here. They're not too bad, but I definitely have like a little hair here. Let's see if I can get it. Ha! Unfortunately, I don't have a macro lens to like zoom you in without being up close and personal to the camera. This is as close as I can zoom you, so I'm going to fast forward this section. I think it's pretty self-explanatory that I get all the straggle hairs, and then I don't really need to shape my brows too much because they're kind of grown into the shape I like, but I will kind of fluff them and see if there's any little weird hairs that need to be gone. But first, let's take care of this annoying little thing. So, oh, I forgot to mention, moisturizer-wise, I don't generally apply a thick moisturizer until I'm done dermaplaning, and the reason for that is because I don't want the blade to get dull or rusty or just kind of have a hard time gripping to the hair and getting close to the skin. This face mask that I use is already very moisturizing. Alright, first things first, get rid of this ugly little hair. Haha, yes. You're gone, you little sucker. I also have a weird baby hair that grows really long there, so I like to pluck that out too. Alright, to the eyebrows. I like to pull them up just a bit just to make sure I see all of the hairs in the light. And to make it fast, what I do is I kind of go against the skin and kind of scrape and pull as I'm closing it. like this. And that just makes it a faster process for me in plucking these little tiny hairs out. Now, if you're not sure how to shape your brows, I did do a video a couple of years ago showing you kind of how I shape and maintain my eyebrows. So if you're interested in that video, it's in the cards above, or it just linked in the description box below. Ooh, that one hurt. Ah, that one really hurt. If I pluck a hair out, sometimes I get the sensation that I have to sneeze. It's the weirdest thing ever. And it's so annoying. Oh, yep, I got a little blood right there. I sometimes even get hairs down here. It's so awful. As far as tweezers go, I just use this $5 pair, or however much it costs. It's from Revlon. You can get it pretty much at any drugstore. I really like these. I keep coming back to them even when I have a more expensive pair of tweezers, just because they do a really great job gripping the hair and pulling it out without it cutting the hair. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about some tweezers, is that they're so sharp that they cut the hair before you can even pull them out. Then I go to the top and kind of get some of these straggles up at the top. This area here where I actually don't have hair, so I have to draw it in, so I don't want to over pluck in that area. So I have to be really careful not to pluck where I need my hair to be. As I'm getting up closer to this hairline, I'm going to leave those ones alone because otherwise it's going to hurt, and they're really long in comparison to eyebrow hairs, but I do get some random straggly hairline hairs that I want to get rid of through here, so I'll use a razor for that in a bit. But I like to get the ones closest to the eyebrow so I don't have to worry about accidentally shaving off part of my eyebrow. Alright, one last check. That looks good. Alright, so for the fun, I use these little eyebrow shavers. I'm not as big of a fan of these ones because this little plastic piece comes out over the edge of the razor. I know it's supposed to protect you from the edge from cutting yourself, but I find that it makes it even harder to kind of get into some of the corners. So for this mustache, let's get rid of that. So what I do is I rest my elbow on the desk and I kind of pull my mouth like this, around like an old person. And I start at the top and just kind of pull that down. Mustache hairs be gone. And I keep the blade at a specific angle like this, kind of pointing outward and away from my skin, just so I don't cause a nick or whatever. This is like the most satisfying thing for me. Look at all that nasty hair. Sorry if that's triggering for you. Another reason I don't moisturize right away is so that the hair doesn't actually stick back to my face. And I make sure I shave downward, otherwise what happens is I end up with little nicks, or it just doesn't get all the hair. And it makes my upper lip area feel more chapped if I shave upward versus down. Another reason I like using a small razor like this as opposed to, a normal razor that you would, shave your legs with or whatever, is because it also helps to lift some of the dead skin. Now I mentioned that this is also going to dermaplane. So what that means is it's going to get to your top layer of skin, and any dead skin cells or whatever that's kind of hanging out, it's actually going to shave those off. Now you do have to be careful. If you have really sensitive skin, it can really irritate it. Or if you have blemishes, like right here I have a blemish, so I'm going to have to be really careful. Or you have eczema like I do here. You just have to be really careful not to shave off any scabs or any irritated skin, because that could just exacerbate the problem and cause infection. I would just avoid those areas until they're healed, and then you can go back through. Now that the mustache is gone and that's soft and feeling like butter, I'm going to go through and kind of get the in between the unibrow just to make sure I get any little remaining scraggly hairs. That's so satisfying to see all this peach fuzz come off. And I do the tip of my nose too, because I have little hairs and dry skin there. And then I lift up and just kind of shape up around the eyebrows here. As I said before, I'm really careful not to get too close to the eyebrow because I don't want to accidentally shave it off. So at this area here, I'm just really careful to lift and pull any longer hairs back, and then I just kind of shape towards the center of my face, and again, not get too close to my eyebrow. And I get some of these longer hairs that actually grow down on my face. Now this is where I have to be really careful to pull my skin taut, because you can't really see around the corner as well. And then I kind of go under here. So my face is dermaplaned. It feels baby soft and smooth. What I'll do next is just take a large brush of sorts, like a kabuki, clean of course, and brush off any remaining peach fuzz and little hairs. Oh, I missed a little spot right here. There. Now my face just feels so much better. And then I'll carry on with the rest of my routine and applying a moisturizer of sorts. I generally do this maybe once every week or 2 weeks, just depending. Usually it's like once every 2 weeks. I do keep up with my brows a little bit more than that. If your hair grows faster than that, then you can do it more frequently. Just note that if your skin's really sensitive, you have to be careful not to do this too frequently. And another important thing is to apply SPF protection. So apply some sort of sunscreen that's safe for your face. I find that adding sunscreen just adds an extra layer of moisture to the face and helps seal that in so it's not so sensitive. And that's that. That's all I do. It's just really simple. You can find little razors like this on Amazon. I'll have some linked below that I buy. Use your favorite moisturizer. You don't have to go fancy if you don't want to. And then $5 tweezers from Revlon. You can get them at Ulta. You can get them Walmart, drugstore, wherever. And that's what I do for hair removal, dermaplaning, all that fun kind of gross stuff. Actually, it's not gross. I mean, body hair is just normal, right? Having body hair is nothing to be ashamed of. Obviously, I'm bearing it all for you here. Now I'm completely naked faced. No more hairiness. Now, if you don't like to shave your face and you don't want to do all those steps, that's cool. This is just what I do to feel good about myself. The last thing I'll do is go through and extract any blackheads, which I'm not going to show on camera. It's kind of gross. I mean, if you're into that, there's so many pimple popping videos and Milia and all that sort of stuff that you can watch. But I'm just not going to show you all that stuff. So anyway, I just kind of go around the nose and just double check to make sure I have all my pores clean around here on the chin. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and answer the secret question. And I'll be back with another video soon. Take care, stay well, and stay electric. Mwah. Bye!